Hello there! If you're new here, I'm Miriam, and this is my gaming's perspective. And boy oh boy, do we have a video packed with games. Over the last couple of months, I've been hearing people complain about the fact that Nintendo had not released a Nintendo Direct with information about its future titles. And while it's true that Nintendo has kept quiet about what they are working on, even though I also think the situation around the world right now isn't helping much, there are a ton of third-party and Nintendo Switch games we can probably expect for 2020 or at least early 2021. I'll begin with the ones I'm excited for and end or finish with the ones I'm most excited for. Okay, so first of all, let's start with Baldo. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I think it's Baldo. If it's not Baldo, I'm so sorry. So Baldo is an action-adventure RPG which is going to be full of puzzles, intricate dungeons, and all those kinds of elements. It also has an interesting cartoony style, which resembles the ones you can see in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and those from the Japanese movies of Ghibli, like My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away. You know what movies I'm talking about, don't you? And if you don't, shame on you. I'm watching you. This game is being developed by Nap's team and is set to release in summer of 2020 with no concrete date yet. Let's go to the next game now. The next game... Let's go to the next game. The next game I want to talk about is Gods and Monsters. Gods and Monsters is a game that is being developed by Ubisoft, and in fact it's being developed by the same team that created the amazing video game of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. God, I love that video game. Have you seen how realistic it is? Can you have a historygasm? If you have a nerdgasm, can you have a historygasm?
One eternity later.
I think that's what I had when I first saw Assassin's Creed Odyssey. A historygasm. Gods and Monsters is an action-adventure game, which of course, the same as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, is set on ancient Greece, full of mythological creatures and monsters you are going to have to defeat. The title also tells us that we are not going to encounter monsters only. We are also going to encounter gods and goddesses. Maybe we are going to take a stroll around Olympus with Zeus. Who knows? The graphical style can also remind us of Breath of the Wild. I mean, that game had a huge impact thanks to its graphic style, and there are a lot of games who are following its lead. Thank goodness, because Nintendo really was spot on with that game. Gods and Monsters doesn't have a release date yet, but it has been stated that it's going to release in 2020, so maybe a holiday 2020? Summer 2020? We shall see, I guess. The next game I want to talk about is Yokai Watch 4. Yokai Watch 4 is a role-playing video game. It's being developed by Level 5, you know, the same company who has developed Professor Layton and all those kind of games. And this one does indeed have a release date. It's going to be released on the 20th of June. Well, sorry, no, it doesn't have a release date yet. It was released for the Nintendo Switch in Japan last year. And it still needs to come to the West. When is it coming to the West, you ask? Well, we don't really know. The next game It's not that I'm not excited about it, it's that it's just speculation, so we don't really know if it's going to come or if they are working on it or not. But recently there have been rumors that Nintendo is working on a new Super Mario game. Whether it's going to be a new Super Mario Odyssey or just a port of the Nintendo Wii games or something like that, we don't really know. But it's speculated that it's going to come this summer. So I guess Nintendo will announce something very soon. At least I hope they do. Now the next game I want to talk about is Borderlands Legendary Collection. This game is coming to us from Take-Two Interactive, and it's a role-playing action first-person shooter kind of game. It will be released on the 29th of May, so it's going to be really soon. The next game I want to talk about is The Outer Worlds. This is an action role-playing game which was developed by Obsidian Entertainment. It first came out on the PlayStation 4, the Xbox, and PC, but later on they decided to release it on the Nintendo Switch too. So this one is coming on June of 2020. Now, let me ask you, who hasn't waited ages for Metroid Prime 4? It's been years since it was announced and we still have nothing. Some time ago they changed the development company and now it's been redone from the zero up. So maybe this game is not going to come in 2020, but maybe in 2021, or maybe not. But at least I hope it will be soon. Because if we have to wait, all we had to wait for Final Fantasy VII, the remake, I think I'm going to get wrinkles before I play this game. No, I don't have them yet, but I will. That's for sure. There is another RPG on this list, and that is Xenoblade Chronicles, which is coming on the 29th of April. This is not a new game, it's a remaster, but I'm sure a lot of people are going to pick it up. People like me, who never played the original one. It looks really incredible, the world looks amazing, and they have done a really good job with the remastering of it. My god, you can see a huge improvement and difference between the original one and the remaster, and that is a huge accomplishment. You cannot really say that all of the remasters game developers do end up looking this beautiful. It also has new content, a new story, and all of that kind of stuff for the fans of the series. Another game we don't really know anything about as of yet is Bayonetta 3. It was announced a long time ago and we still haven't got any new information, no trailer, no pictures, no gameplay, nothing. So maybe 2020, but at this point it might be 2021. And well, we have come to the game I'm most excited for. Do you have any guesses? I guess I'm not the only one who is really excited for this game. Like, really excited. And that is, of course, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. At least for this one, we have gotten a teaser trailer. We have something. And they already have developed the world and the characters. They don't have to work from the zero up. So maybe it will come 2020, holiday 2020, or maybe 2021, early 2021. But at least I hope they give us something soon. A new trailer, gameplay, or the story, what's it going to be about? Anything, Nintendo, please. And that concludes the list of my top 10 most excited for Nintendo Switch games for 2020. If you have liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos in the future. I'll see you in the next video.